Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got another Prize Picks video for you. We're going to be talking about the NBA slate for Thursday, November 16th. Only a 2-game slate. It is going to be brutal, but we're going to find all the value we can and get you the best plays that we can find for the day with our research and analysis. If you have not tried Prize Picks, use our promo code. They will double your first deposit up to $100. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because if any of these lines change, or even if they don't change, we will be posting extra plays in our Discord. We'll notify you on YouTube as soon as those picks are in our Discord. And yeah, you'll have some pivot options if lines change. If you're just looking for extra plays to pair with the plays you like, you can mix and match and have fun all those different ways. And we will be getting you plays all day tomorrow. So before we get into that, before we get into our plays for tonight, we're going to recap our last 6-pick slate from today. We had like a fun slate. There was actually a lot of good basketball on. We dealt with some typical frustrations with the Wizards. But yeah, let's just go through the recap. So I had 3 plays. I had Paolo Banchero, who in the last video I was calling Pablo. And anyways, I thought it was Pablo, but I don't care. I know who the dude was, and I like him. I think he's a good basketball player. But so he had a points prop of 19.5. I took the over on that. He had every opportunity. I know like the haters are going to be like, oh, that was a bad pick. Learn how to do your job or something, whatever. But like, what I want you guys to understand is we're looking for indicators that give these players the opportunities to succeed. And we got that right. He got 33 minutes. He went to the free throw line 10 times. This guy's trying to hit 20 points. He was at the free throw line 10 times. Well, he took a total of 10 shots. So he was there 5 times. But he went 7 of 10. And his field goals on the night was 4 of 12. So if we've got a guy that needs to hit 20 points and he's getting 33 minutes and he's going 4 of 12, and like if he would have just hit the rest of his free throws, he would have cashed. So I don't regret taking that pick. I like that pick. I would take it again. It's basketball. It's betting. Like they're not going to always hit, and that's okay. But we like that the indicators were there, the research was there. Same thing goes for Kyle Kuzma. I had Kyle Kuzma points and rebounds 30.5. This gets more into like the frustrations we all have with the coach, whoever their coach is. Like his minutes, his rotation is just atrocious. Like, anyways, but on top of that, like you can't just blame the coach. Kyle he had 30 minutes, so we still like this play. I would have still taken it again. But he went 6 of 18. You can't predict for stuff like that. 6 of 18 shooting. He had 10 free throws as well. He sunk 8 of them. Everyone thought that he had no chance. He ended up falling short by 3 points to cash. We also talked about Derek Lively in the last video, how the Mavericks are looking for that stud center that they haven't had for a long time. Thought about bringing in a veteran. Well, I told you guys, this dude Lively is their guy now. He's going to be that guy. His rebounds were only at 6.5. We said it was going to crush. He went for 9. He was cashed by the first half, I believe. So I feel good about all those picks. We just missed the sweep, and it was because of my 2 picks. But anyways, good night. I was happy with those results. But let's go through yours, Jordy.
Yeah, man. Kyle and Paulo, those sound like stat lines, man. You would have in a 1v1 against each other.
Exactly.
But yeah, for us, we took Jakob Portal points to go over, and he was going into, I think, the 4th quarter with 2 points. And I was like telling Russo, I was like, man, we got on Discord together, and I was like, this ain't looking good. And he was like, yeah. And then he pulled out the miracle. He scored 10 points in the 4th quarter and ended up cashing for us. So that was sick. I was super hyped. I was screaming. And Evan Mobley crushed. I knew he would. That game line was so high, and they're so bad against centers. Portland are just terrible in general right now. I think they're tanking, or if they're not looking great.
They played better than I expected. Like they looked better this game than they did last game. But
yeah, I put them in the same category with the Wizards. On like, I just hate their coaching right now. But You know, another wizard I love to talk about who is not very good is Tyus Jones, and he did exactly what I wanted him to. He went for 2 assists on a 6.5 assist line. So I thank you for that free square prize picks. That was awesome. So yeah, we went 3 for 3 on our end. We should have swept, but you know, things happen. It's basketball.
Yeah. Well, this is what we want. We want plays that hit all those indicators that we research.
Yep.
And we predicted the outcomes, but we can't predict if the ball is going to go through the hoop or not.
Right.
And so, anyways, it was a lot of fun. We had a good time in our Discord. We had a bunch of plays that we were all working out together in our Discord that we were catching. And you know, there was also all sorts of weird, like, last minute, you know, like Bradley Beal being out last minute, no warning about that. Giannis was out, then he was in, then he was out, and so it's just, we're dealing with that kind of stuff early in the season. But
yeah, you guys gotta join the Discord, man. Like, we're all in there right before these games start, and we're talking over the lines, and we're talking about pivot plays with everybody, and it's an awesome time. So I recommend you guys to go jump in there. It's been a blast.
Yeah, man, I love our community, and we literally just all hang out and watch the games all night together. So it's a lot of fun. But let's get into the picks.
Let's do it.
So small slate, but we do like what we've got for first look. Hopefully, I know we'll get some more juice tomorrow. We'll be dropping them in Discord, but like there's actually some reasonable plays. So to get us started, I'm going to be going with PRA for Duncan Robinson. This has been one of the plays we caught before he started going off. Our Discord community, we had it in there, and we reaped the whatever. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. You're gonna have to bleep that out, Jordy.
Good.
But anyways, Duncan Robinson, I think he can crush this 21.5. So let's look at the over under here for this game. We're at 217.5. With a point spread of 4 points, and we're favoring Miami here. Now, one thing I love automatically is Tyler Hero is still going to be out, obviously. And if you look at what Duncan's been doing, he's already been getting decent minutes because this guy was like drafted to be a stud. He got a fat contract. He's a sniper from the 3, and he's been showing us late last year that he can play make. He's a hustler. He can really do more than just, you know, sit on the edge and drop threes when with a catch and shoot style threes. But like, so he's been averaging just under 35 minutes a game, around 18 points a game, 5.3 assists, 5.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists. And if we look at what Brooklyn is allowing to small forwards, we got 23.3 points a game. We've got 8 rebounds and 4.3 assists. And if we look at where the juice is on this one, where you at? Duncan Robinson. So yeah, Vegas has it at minus 120. So we have our narrative just like we did with the last picks. We have a guy that we think is going to get his minutes. We have a guy that has a narrative where Tyler Hero's out. Someone's going to have to be scoring the ball. This guy can shoot the ball. So, you know, he crushed it. He's been on a burner since they've been needing him. If you look at these, he's been crushing this line. So that gives me the narrative that I want to take the over on that. And then another, for my next pick, I'm going to be going with another PRA. And I'm going to be going with Josh Giddey. I like him to go over 25.5 PRA today. And we can start with the over under on this game, 226.5, with a 3-point spread favoring the Thunder. Excuse me. Now keep in mind, we already have Draymond Green out for a while. So that's going to be a little bit of a breakdown on defense. We don't have any Steph Curry. So he's already done well. Like, I think he's like, what did you say earlier, Jordy? He's like been averaging over this PRA against the Warriors in his career already. I think he's been averaging like something like 28 or 29 PRA.
Yeah, I think it's 29 PRA.
Yeah, versus the Warriors. So he's getting like around 28 minutes a game. just under 14 points a game, just under 6 rebounds, and 7.3 assists per game. Now, the juice is higher on this one for just the points rebounds, but I just didn't want to fade this with him averaging 7 assists. And if you look at what Golden State is allowing to shooting guards, 25.5 points per game, just about 7 rebounds and 5 assists. So I think with their lack of defense a little bit they're going to have tomorrow, and with the fact that he's been burning them since he got into the league, essentially, I just, again, we've got the narrative here for it to go over. So that's my 2. We'll have more tomorrow. But what do you got, Jordy?
Yeah, man. Like you're saying, it's kind of a tight slate. So, we got to find what we can here. So starting for me, I'm going to be taking another PRA, and I'm going to be going with another Thunder player. I'm going to be going with Lu Dort. If we look at this, it's a minus 125 at 16.5, but I like it just as much at 17.5, which is, of course, what PrizePicks is giving us at. Lu Dort, you look at the last 2 games, and it's not great, but he had a weird game against San Antonio, and games like that, I just try to ignore because it's like, okay, those are one of the games where he just had a bad shooting night, and he wasn't able to do anything. So it's like, those games happen. We had them happen today. But if we look at what he's doing this season, he is averaging 19 PRA this year so far. And the Warriors are giving up about 30 PRA to shooting guards. And I think Lu Dort can crush this for us. He's going to get good minutes tomorrow, and there's no Draymond Green. I mean, Draymond Green is obviously a handful to deal with on the defensive side of the ball. And, I think with Curry being out too, Curry's a great defender as well. So I think we're going to be having a little bit of value in this game tomorrow. And the line's tight. If we look at the game line, it's a 226 game with them being a 3-point favorite. So I think Lu Dort's going to have to be a part of that line. Getting 30 minutes a game, I just love this pick. And Lu Dort's been awesome for us this year sometimes. So, I'm really digging that one to go over. So we're going to take that. And then my next pick, me and Russo talked this one over quite a bit, and we both kind of agree that we like it. I'm going to take Nick Claxton for 1 steal. Now, I know he's been blocking everything since he's been back. He's only been back 2 games, so we don't have a lot to go off of. But he is a long, lanky defender. He's a huge dude. And Miami is 10th in turnovers with 14 a game this year. So, they're being kind of sloppy with the ball. And we seen Bam, the last game that I took him in. He got so careless with the ball, and he only needs 1 steal. It's a minus 125, and I think with, all the indicators are pointing in the right direction that the center position is turning the ball over a lot, and they get dirty down in the paint. So I like Claxton to get 1 steal. I don't think that's asking much. I like his blocks and steals too, but I just don't see him blocking Bam or any of those guys down in the paint like that. So I like his steal. He just needs 1, and I'm going to roll the dice on that one. And all the indicators point towards yes, so I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah. And speaking about that block steal prop, if you like it, go for it, because he's been averaging 3 blocks a game over the last 2 games. And that's, since he's been back. I know he was out for a little while. And so we were kind of going back and forth between the block steal versus the steal. The block steal was what, 2.5?
Yeah.
And so he would have to hit his average. But then you've got the 2 stocks there that you can use. But we were, I think the deciding factor for us was like, well, even those blocks, a lot of the time he's the type of defender that he will block it and he will get the rebound of the block. Right. And then he's got the steal there. So yeah, we like it. And we know our Discord loves those 0.5 props. Yep. So we'll take those 4 to get us started, and we'll have a lot more to work with tomorrow, and we'll be checking in with you guys. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel and have fun on this small slate. Enjoy football, enjoy basketball, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, boys.